Hey, I'm Sophia with Flood Florida, and this short video will teach you about the usefulness of a Flood Analysis Memo, or FAM for short. When wanting to learn about your risk of flooding, one of the first things most people do is go to the FEMA website, if even that. So many people do their due diligence for every aspect of their property except their flood risk. Reviewing the FEMA maps is something useful to do and usually gives you a pretty good understanding of the flood risk. But the problem is, FEMA data is often outdated or inaccurate. FEMA data is also one-dimensional. It only tells you if you're in a high-risk flood zone or not. But as we know, people outside of the high-risk flood zone flood all the time, and people within the high-risk flood zone can go without flooding for decades. Okay, I'm sure by now you're convinced that exclusively checking FEMA data is not good enough. So what should you do? Well, you should go to nofloodflorida.com and order a flood analysis memo. In this report, we look at FEMA data, city and county modeling data, statewide elevation train data, and property appraiser data to develop a detailed 5-page report that gives you a ton of valuable insight about the flood risk of your property. You will get a flood score which boils down all of that information to one number and get insight into the potential flood insurance costs and whether or not you can take steps to save money on your flood insurance. It's a great report and affordable too. If you don't want to pay for it, ask your realtor to order it for you. Don't feel guilty. We partner with realtors and offer it to them at a discount. As always, if you have any questions, the Flood Florida team is happy to help. Just don't call us at 2 a.m.